Hey, so what is going on, everyone? It is me, Mr. Mario, and I'm here to ask you all a question. What game is this? This is what I'm going to be talking about in this video, and this might be a question that you've seen on people's videos, or you yourself might have asked if you watch people who commentate over gameplay. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I have seen some videos where commentators have gotten annoyed at this question, but I'm actually going to change it around a little bit. I mostly think that is the commentator's fault, honestly. Now, if you are watching this video right now, if you haven't minimized it, look in the top left corner. I put this on almost every single, if not every single gameplay video that I have where I'm not directly talking about the gameplay or anything, and it shows what game is being played on screen and what platform it is being played on. Now, the reason why I did this, well, there's two reasons why I did this. One, because I used to get this question asked all the time, what game is this? What game is this? What game is this? And second, I would get annoyed with that, not only, when people asked, but when I went to other people's channels and there was a game that looked really cool and I couldn't figure out what game it was. Now, some other commentators who have done this before, they have said, you need to know about this game. If you have this on screen, how is it not obvious what game this is? Look, there are people that don't play every single game out there. They might be new to games. They might have gotten out of games for quite a bit. And at the same time, there are also going to be games that look quite similar to others. Two games I've gotten confused with back and forth were actually XCOM, I want to say the Bureau Declassified or something like that. I don't remember the exact name. It wasn't that good of a game. And The Darkness 2. Those games look pretty similar, actually. At least sometimes when I see the footage on YouTube and all that. And that's just one example I can think of. I think there might have been even another game. I'm not 100% sure if I'm talking about that one. But I've gotten those games confused, a few times or a few seconds. And I'm like, no, that is this game or that is the other game. But people legitimately get those confused, and that's with other games as well, too. One reason why I do this as well, I guess adding a third thing onto here, is because it does support the developers. There are actually several games that I've seen where I wasn't very interested in, but because I watched several other YouTubers play them, through commentaries and all that, I played them. One game, actually, Modern Warfare 3, I'm really not a big fan of it. I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan, but I really don't like Modern Warfare 3 that much. But because at one point, years ago, Call of Duty commentating, was so big, some of my favorite commentators used to always commentate over Kill Confirmed gameplay. And after I watched so much of it, it actually looked pretty fun, and I started playing some Kill Confirmed on Call of Duty, and from what I remember, I think that is pretty much the only game mode I've ever played on there. Now, granted, I don't really like Modern Warfare 3 that much, so I got out of it pretty quickly, but still, they were actually able to get me onto a game that I didn't even like that much just because I saw other people playing it, the footage looked fun. Now, you can get excused from this if you talk directly about the game itself. So let's say I start off this commentary and I said, yes, this is the game I'm playing it on this platform, blah, 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 talk about anything like that. That's understandable. The thing with me is I record my audio first and then I put it over video later. I used to record my audio and video at the same time. We'll not do a live commentary, but I would put my video into Premiere and then I would commentate over it right there. But I was running into some issues, and also it's just a lot easier for me to do it the way I'm doing it right now. So it's just easier to do and it's less stressful and everything, although it's not even that high stress of a thing, but it's less resources used on my computer at once is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I would recommend to any content creators, anything like that. If you're getting annoyed with people asking what game is this, help them out. I'm going to put this on screen again. Look at my top left corner. I have something like that. I made that in After Effects. It took me about 20 or 30 minutes using a tutorial I found on YouTube. Even if you don't want to use After Effects or something, really fancy, look in the top right corner. Do something like that. It took me just a few seconds to make a little text thing like that and fade it in and out. That's all you need to do. And plus, you get this little added benefit. If you ever get people in your comment section with this, which this has happened quite a few times, it's been so long, but this is like the last time it was going on. There would be people who would sometimes comment and they would say, what game are you playing? You should have said what game it was and you didn't say what game it was, so what game are you playing? And you know what I do? All I reply to them with is the timestamp, the exact timestamp showing what the name of the game is and what platform it is being played on in the corner of the screen. So that way, if you want to, you could also think that you're making a fool out of people and you'll have some fun with that. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you all for watching, everyone. Hope this video helped you all out.